Guys rolling 189. What's up, brother?
189.
Give me that. Boom. Yeah. Thanks for the corona, dude. Appreciate that. So we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties on the show last time, but it's all good. It is what it is. We won't have it again. Those things make me fucking crazy, though.
Well, I can imagine. Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah. Those little things make me crazy.
But you're still doing shit that most people out in the world don't even know how to fucking begin to touch or understand. So
yeah, that's true. They don't.
Hats off to you for carrying it along this long without having a fuck up like that.
Yeah, 188. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely been some fuck ups on the way through. So you went to Catalina, which is sick as hell, right?
Oh, fucking love that island. Oh God, I love you.
Because I always have little fantasies about moving to an island.
Yep. Dude,
and it's right there. There's one right there,
and it's right there.
Yeah,
and it doesn't feel like. I mean, obviously, money wise, you can feel it. That fucking our governor, the shittiest governor in the fucking history of fucking United States.
What are they doing over there? That because Catalina, are they following? Like, let's put it this way: how many? You see a lot of masks over there? Or?
No, not a single mask.
Oh, okay.
Not a single mask. Not a single rainbow flag. Not a single problem. Not even a single piece of trash on the floor. And there's a lot of tourists too, which are very respectful.
Yeah, they like I said before, is because I checked too. Is like, yeah, you got to be on a major waiting list to move there.
Yep.
And you're definitely paying a premium for being on that island.
Yeah, like I said, so $400,000 for a house here would be 1.2 over there, and that's not even including the waiting list.
But it's cool. I mean, they got schools, baseball fields,
that place is like Hawaii but for California.
Kind of. Yeah. Then they have wild boar and all kinds of. You can go hunt.
You go fucking there's people parasailing, fucking, oh man.
I did that. Parasailing's not my favorite. This is how much of a bitch I am, though. Like, parasailing. Wait, parasailing. Is that the right one? Parasailing's the one where they got the boat and you're in the seat and it goes.
Yeah, and you got the canopy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I was there. Jenna took me there for my birthday, and she did that. And it was cool for a while. And then they kind of do a thing. They'll dip your feet in the water and bring you back down. And I'm going, I know my luck. There's going to be a shark waiting for my feet to come down.
Or a piece of wood, some fucking driftwood or some shit.
Yeah, so as I'm going down, I'm going, here we go.
Here we go. The submarine's going to fucking emerge, dude.
Yeah, I'm drunk, too, and I'm just like, no.
There goes my only good foot.
Yeah, I'm all sunburnt and just having a blast, and I'm all hammered. But I was just going, I know there's going to be a shark that's going to take my feet off. It's going to ruin my weekend.
I fucking love that place. So,
it's cool, right? Now, I wonder because a lot of people I know, they dock their boats there. Mm-hmm. A lot of them have boats out there. Can you live on your boat? Can you get like a really cool boat? Live on that boat out there?
That's a good question too, because I'm sure you get. I mean, because there was parts that they weren't even in slips; they were just lined up and anchored. There was no fucking pier, nothing like that too.
Right
on a couple of spots.
So I wonder if you had a boat, and can you just anchor out there and stay for a week, and then you live here or whatever, and you go out there and you kind of
probably could, but living on a small boat like that, and you're just dude, and you know how it is when you're on a ship for too long, and then you step foot on dry land again, and you still feel all swayed up.
Your sea legs,
you just get a little tired of that, I think, dude.
Right.
When Tony told us that he lived on his boat for a little bit, I was like, I couldn't imagine that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I lived on a ship the whole time while I was in the Navy, damn near. But that thing was so fucking big that you're not going to feel no movement, unless you're in typhoons and shit.
Right. Yeah, I mean, some people do live on boats, like here in Long Beach. There's a few guys that I met, actually.
I couldn't do it, dude. Nothing small like that.
That's true. I mean, their boats are a little bigger, at least. But, I mean, they got some of these boats, they got full rooms and it's a whole thing.
When you're getting towards the big boys, where they're fucking straight up yachts, dude, got a couple of decks and shit like that.
Yeah. What's the mid-size? Because you got kind of like the small, and there's kind of like you go down below. And
you got yachts of all sizes.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're just kind of like still a yacht. They're just a mid-size.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts of getting boats in the future or anything like that?
Yeah, don't ever do it. BOAT is actually an acronym for bust out another 1,000. Because every time you have a fucking problem, well, actually nowadays it's probably going to be 2,000. So
what do they say is like, what are the 2 best days of a boat owner's life?
When you buy it and when you
sell it.
Yeah.
When you buy it, you're all stoked. You're like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm the guy with the fucking boat, man.
And then you're like, I've had enough.
Yeah,
you
dude.
sell it. Because it is all the work. It's all the work.
Well, I mean, and especially in this state, dude, you're feed and taxed out the ass. I mean, that's why fucking, Tesla has gone, or not Tesla, or is it X that he moved? Fucking Elon Musk.
Elon Musk moved he's in Texas.
Yeah, he just skedaddled because.
Well, he did that way back in the.
No, but the last of his factory, or the last of his business that was here in California, he just fucking recently left. Yeah. And then it was funny because, of course, Gavin Newsom, you fucking weasel, tried to blame Trump for that. Which Musk fires back, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" And Newsom was like, "Oh, it's because back then you told me you were on your knees for these proposals for to make X amount of dollars off your business and shit like that." And Musk replies, "You've always been on your knees."
Yeah, you can't. You really can't battle with Musk a little bit because he likes kind of the banter. I think.
Yeah. Well, he's a free speaking fucking good guy, dude.
Well, it is weird that because I don't want to get into it too much, but these talking heads, they can't really believe what they
half the shit.
They're just saying it. They're just shills. They're just a nothing. They're a talking head.
Just a fucking puppet, dude.
They go home and they're just this nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Their wife probably tells them how to sit down when they pee. Yeah.
Well, they get cucked. When they get home, their wife's already getting stuffed.
Getting stuffed by fucking Lester and fucking Dirty Bob and the boys, dude.
I mean, they got the Hell's Angels just at his house when he gets home. They're just throwing a train on his wife.
But do you like how they lined up the motorcycles as a pathway for you to come upstairs, babe?
Yeah, they weren't even worried about you. They're like, come on in.
Bring it on in, dude.
Come on, cuckster. Yeah. I mean, I bet. I'm telling you, just because it's got to be weird to be that kind of, hey, please, guys. It's got to be weird to know that you're just up there full of shit. You're just up there just being day to day.
I mean, I've always thought about it, too, like this. Like, I don't care what job I do. I don't want to be hated by everybody for the job that I do.
I'd love to know. I wish I was friends with him. Like, I wish I was, like, friends. And he's just like, I don't believe any of this shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't believe in it. I got to do it, man. I'm making fucking a ton of money. It's crazy. I got to support my kids. Whatever he's fucking telling you. I'd love to know, man.
Yeah, just to get the real truth.
Just to get the real truth, because he's not brainwashed. Because a lot of it is just like, what are you saying, dude?
Yeah.
What? You don't believe that.
Nobody could believe that.
You don't believe that because before it was popular, you said different things.
Right. Exactly.
These things, all these things were just it was way different, So it was kind of like Obama was. Said something. He was against gay marriage back before he became president.
Before he was president.
Once he was president, he's like, yes, gay marriage. Absolutely.
What are you talking about? I've always been for you guys.
Yeah, they all do that. They flip flop. There's so many little things that you can see a politician say something.
Well, that's what.
And then right before they get elected, it's like
that's what
switcheroo.
That Tulsi Gabbard chick was talking about that one time that I seen. And man, she's intelligent. She makes a lot of sense. And she's a Democrat, which is crazy to say in the same sentence. Yeah. But she's like, they force you to choose a side, and then it's not even about the people anymore. It's about fighting the other side. She's like, that's fucking stupid.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is
all they're doing. We're watching a sporting event.
Yeah.
That's what we're watching.
And it's not supposed to be a sporting event. It's two fucking different ways of going towards the same goal. That's the way it's supposed to work.
Right.
In a good democracy, but
the problem is, everyone. We all have different lives. We all have different bills. We all have different families. We all. You know what I mean? We all want different things. Some of us have kids. Some of us will never have kids and hate humanity. Well, there's also those people.
I do appreciate the differences in people and in life and everything because, if everybody was just like me.
Hey, baby, pour me a shot. Sorry, Justin.
This place would be fucking boring as shit if everybody was just like me and believed the same.
I disagree, son.
It would be boring, dude.
It'd be boring, you son of a bitch, man. We'd be partying like crazy.
I don't know, dude.
If there was a million Justin and Ians just running around. Be awesome.
Okay, now I just stripped away your right to hate.
What do you mean? My right?
If everybody
they're already trying to do that.
No, but if everybody was
Thank you,
cool
baby.
and you never hate anything, you never knew hate.
Justin can't have one, baby. Can Justin have a shot? Yeah, Jesus.
And you never knew hate, right?
That's impossible. You're born with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But say it was such a cool world that there was no hate.
I hate myself sometimes.
That would suck too. All right, but I'm saying just take all hate away. That would suck, dude.
But it's impossible because that's a human emotion. You know what I mean? Where it's like where people have those dumb signs. Hate has no place in this house. Shut up! You're telling me you don't hate child molesters? Shut up!
Right? Yeah. I mean, one is necessary without the other.
It's a dumb sign.
Just for the sake of argument, say if you can strip one thing like that out of humanity, and everybody thinks that it would be so much better off, and when you look at the reality of it, it's not going to be better off. It's not. What
sucks is that you can't have love without hurt.
Yep.
You can't feel the love if you've never been hurt before.
You can't appreciate shit unless shit has gotten fucked up to where you're like, oh my God, I need it.
Right, exactly. So there's always the yin and yang, as they say. Yeah. Always. But I still think a whole world full of Ian and Justins, dude, that's a party.
I mean, it would be a fucking pretty badass party, dude. Yeah.
Fight it out, dude. We got a problem, we just fight.
And then we shake hands afterwards and go drink, and then we're fighting about who could drink more.
Just be an argument all day.
And then after that, we go to a show, and who's the better pitter? Fuck it.
Yeah, we play music all day.
And then guess what happens? We both get built up masculine, and we're fucking, we're always trying to top each other, and you just grow from there. That's what having friends is called.
What you do, yeah. So again, that brings us back to our island.
Oh, dude, a glorious
build
island.
out our island and be like,
if you don't check all the boxes, you do not proceed to this island.
You can't go. You can't go. And checking the boxes means you have to be able to do something. I've said this many on this cast, and we've talked about it a lot, but I do think it is an important state of mind.
You can't be a useless squander of a fucking human being.
You have to be able to contribute anything
that doesn't realize that all of us have a purpose.
It doesn't matter. Say you're funny. Okay, that works for me.
Yep.
Say you're a glass blower, a blacksmith. Of course, a blacksmith is worth a lot.
We're gonna need several of those.
Yeah,
and I think I might just jump on board with that because that just sounds like a great job.
Dude, the reason why that popped into my head, just today I was at the vet with my dog, and across the way, the vet is on Sunset Beach, and across the way they have all those houses on the beach. Well, the garage is open, and there's like a full-on blacksmith business being ran out of this garage. Full-on, this guy's going dink, dink, just with the hammer. He's hammering something. He's got the full apron on.
That shit seems satisfying to me, dude.
And I was like, and it even had like blacksmith sign in there. It's like I think he was like running a business out of there. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I was in a rush, so I didn't stop and take a look that much. But
probably because a lot of people are finding it hard to find authentic-made, American-made shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of dudes are doing that. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's clothing. Doesn't matter if it's fucking, knives. Yeah. It's becoming real big to where we're trying not to buy outside anymore, dude.
I like it. Well, that's exactly what we're going to need on this island, right? Blacksmith, a hatter. I ran it, a Mad Hatter. We need a hatter.
Hell yeah.
To hat everybody. But just like this is a good way to think. Who in your life do you look at and go, they would not be on this island because they cannot contribute a damn thing?
I'd say 90% of the people that go to Disneyland.
That's probably true.
I would say
that are in rascal scooters. They're just in rascals eating. Just wow.
Hey, but I'm good at eating. Yeah.
But what does that got to be, if you really think about it, what does that have to be like to know that you cannot contribute anything? You can't help anybody with getting opening a pickle jar. You can't, you know what I mean? Just little things.
You're flimsy, soft, and unintelligent, and all you can do is create conflict because all the conflict would be gone, right?
Right.
I mean, definitely be gone. I mean, hey, everybody's doing their shit.
Just think about what that's like, man. Like when I'm useless, and I've been useless before, meaning when I was injured and sick, and just in bed,
Still
bedridden.
useless. You can still tell people what to do.
That's true. I could probably still run a business from there.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just feel useless, like so bad
I
where
know.
someone has to help you to the bathroom. And I can't do it. I want to die, dude. I'm just like, this is terrible.
Because, dude, you're a soul that cannot be fucking caged, bro. Just like me. You can't cage that, dude.
It's the worst. It's the worst feeling.
Gotta have a free spirit.
Yeah. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.
I don't know which one that is. We have so many different whiskeys. We're out of Tullamore Dew. I'm wearing a Tullamore Dew shirt. Anyways, I'm just saying it's like, and then this is like a good rule of thumb for you guys that are listening. Do you have friends that are worthless and don't contribute anything to anybody? Get rid of them.
Yes.
Get rid of them right now.
100%.
Do yourself a favor and do them a favor.
Yep. That you will be doing them a big favor too. Because when they're leeching like that, it's going to drain you as well as them.
And I'm not even saying they have to contribute to you, but say they don't even contribute to their own family.
Right.
There's nothing that turns me off to a friend is when they're a bad son or a bad father or a bad like that turns me the fuck off.
Well, of course, because that's supposed to be the one thing that you care more about than anything else in this world. And if you treat them like that, how the fuck are you gonna treat me, dude? And
I remember growing up, there's a few people in our circle and some, where they're just like, they just steal money from their mom. Fuck you, Jim. They call their dad Jim. And then back in the day, I was like, oh shit, all right. But it didn't hit me. Now that I'm older, I'd be like, what the fuck? Dude?
Oh yeah.
I don't want him hating me too, dude.
Yeah. Well, I do remember seeing a lot of that with the several friends and shit. And I'm like, why would you even treat your parents like that? I mean,
I can't even imagine it. Dude, I would catch one, dude.
Oh, not only would I catch one, dude, but just to even be like that towards them, like, you mean the guy that's making sure you're fed every day? Or the girl or whoever it is or both?
Yeah, I mean, you're a father. So it's like you think about them all day. You work your ass off so you can pay. And then they're like, shut the fuck up, Dad. You don't know. You're like, God damn, dude.
All this for nothing.
Or they call you Justin instead of Dad.
And you're like, it was all for nothing. Time to start over.
Off the cliff. Hey, we're taking a trip to the Grand Canyon, guys.
You ever driven a fast race car?
I mean, it's just any of those movies. You ever see those? There's like movies. There's a movie with Steve Carell, and I can't remember the name of the movie. It's not a funny movie. Anyways, he has a son, and they're the best of friends. His father, son, great son gets in the drugs just all of a sudden. All of a sudden gets in the drugs and just becomes that meth head kid. Oh. And the dad doesn't know what to do. He's like, it just switched on him. Like, holy shit, I have a meth head kid now. Anyways, it doesn't end well. It's a bad, it doesn't even end in a happy story. And I watched the motherfucker.
Probably more accurate than most of these flicks
but
out here and shit.
It brings me back because we have people like that in my family. And then so you go, I don't even like watching. I'm like, what the fuck? The poor father. All he wants to do is love on his kid.
That's it.
Yeah. All he wants to do is
just getting hit.
And he's just getting hit. Give me money, Dad. And you're just like, oh shit.
I did see this funny one though, and I gotta say this one, dude, because this one was great. It was this little girl, and I think she's probably like 14, 15, something like that. And she's trying to talk shit to her mom, and she's flailing her arms around, and she looks like the inflatable tube guy and shit. Yeah. But her mom, low-key, has a fucking rubber spoon, like one of those ladles for your gravy and shit.
Yeah.
And she's got that thing. She's pulled back all the way. She's cocked back the whole time. And as soon as the little girl goes, like that, she just lets it fly, dude, and hits her in the lip. And she's like, yeah! Fucking, dude, the little squeal that came out of this broad when she ran off, too, was so perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Are you familiar with the Catch Me Outside girl?
Yes, I remember that one. That was funny.
Okay. The only reason I know about it is because of other podcasts.
Yeah, same here.
Anyways, this chick, that thing became so viral that she actually got a record deal. You know that? She made a rap album.
I remember hearing that she made money off of being a fucking moron. Yeah.
Well, she made a rap album, and then
why not?
Apparently made money on the "Catch Me Outside" song, and then now she's one of the highest paid on OnlyFans now. She's making a killing on OnlyFans.
It all goes down to
it always funnels. The funnel
funnels
right in the
porn.
OnlyFans. It'll be in the porn. You'll be at porn. Don't worry. Some people, it's just like.
Eventually we'll get you.
You know what's funny is I was just saying it as like how she kind of had the last laugh, but like it is funny. It did funnel back into porn. I mean, but she's making like tens of millions of dollars though. It's kind of, to me, a little bit is almost like that's a good sign that this world is not running correctly.
Right. Well, I mean, when a Kardashian is a useless human being and makes tons of money.
Well, okay, here we go. I'll back up Kim Kardashian a little bit. She's putting money into trying to release innocent inmates, because there's a lot of innocent inmates for like weed and shit that are still doing life.
Is she gonna break them out with their butt cheeks, or?
I think money and lawyers. I think.
I think gonna be those gangly nails.
And so I thought that was a good. I thought that was the gangly nails that scrapes shit when she's wiping her ass.
You're free.
Those pointy nails. Those pointy nails gross me out. I like
ever since we talked.
I like how you veered me off of me saying good things about Kim Kardashian. I do think that's a good thing, but what I don't think is a good thing is those fucking nails.
Those fucking things, dude.
Once I heard that news, I see a girl with those nails and I'm disgusted,
dude. Because what good are you when it comes to that?
They're also useless nails.
Yeah, good are you?
You can't pick anything up.
You can't punch. I mean, you can't fucking.
Well, yeah, it's only good for like scratching. Scratching back is awesome.
Scratch your back and the head. Yeah, do the fucking. Yeah.
That's the best.
All right,
that's the best.
But I mean, there's gizmos for that. You know, I mean,
I know.
Don't turn yourself into a useless fucking human being for fashion's sake.
I know. This is, man, like, this is an older Ian thing to say right now. Is sometimes these are just mechanisms to make you better at giving head. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then you kind of go, I'm going to say this properly. You kind of go, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And believe me, God bless you, ladies. God bless you. Believe me, it's one of my favorite things. What I'm saying is, I see that and I go, all you are is a receptacle, right? That's all. What I'm seeing is, that's all that is.
Well, my boys showed me this.
Man, that sounded like an old man. All right.
Yeah, but so I sounded old as fuck when I saw this one too. Yeah. So Brad had a pretty rocking body, but just tatted everywhere. Oh, yeah. I'm out. I can't hear it.
Oh shit! I just stepped on your cable, brother.
There we go.
Oh, I just stepped on it. Okay.
So yeah, he shows me this chick, and she's all like too much tattoos, fucking covering up the titties and the ass and everything that I like that I don't want to see tattooed.
I don't like the tats on the tits.
I don't either, dude. So everything's just fully blasted. And then she opens up her mouth. She's got sharpened teeth. She's got her tongue split and then fucking piercings.
That's a classic.
And I was like, oh, that's a demon. That's a soul sucking leech right there. If I ever seen it, guess what? Bank account gone. Fucking car gone. Fucking everything you ever had gone. Yeah, go ahead and hook up with that, dude.
The only way that person now can make money is on Instagram or OnlyFans or something.
You ruined your entire
existence,
dude.
That's a lot why these people are doing that. Are you seeing these guys that are making themselves look like dragons and shit and lizards? They're cutting their nose off and ears off and cutting fingers off so they just have the three fingers.
Yeah, one said that he's an alien because removed everything, right? Just to pee out of a hole that's like a urethra hole.
Yeah.
So
who's doing these surgeries?
And then had the eyes tattooed toward their black.
Right.
Had the fucking nose shaved off. Yeah. Like to look like the bullshit alien picture that everybody puts out there.
And that's only for Instagram.
Dude,
imagine what's going to happen to these people if Instagram goes, if social media goes down. Imagine what happens.
Regardless of that, I still think it's got to be a lonely life.
I think it's lonely already. Yeah, I think it is. I think a lot of this is done for. Oh, did you go out again?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
A lot of this is done because of Instagram. They're getting all the likes. They're getting the dopamine of the likes, right? And it's
an illusion. It's an illusion, kids.
It's not. Now, I know there's a lady that I follow at a pier just to laugh and show my girlfriend, like, oh, shit, check this out. Because this chick is obsessed with surgeries, right? So she gets all the crazy chick surgeries. Her lips are giant. Her tits are giant. Her
Everything's
ass,
over the top.
Everything is over the top, dude. She's tattooed from forehead to toes. And she got blocked. So they don't allow her to be on Instagram anymore, right?
Really?
So all of a sudden, suicide attempt, right? Now whether
that'll get some likes, right?
Whether it's a cry for help, or but it's like you see what's going on. It's like this little mechanism that some other guy owns.
And
like
controls.
Instagram, all this stuff.
Yep.
Some other guy owns this.
And controls it.
And he can go, I'm done.
Yep.
I've had enough. I'm already a gazillionaire. Let's cut this shit.
What do I care?
Yeah, what do I care? Yeah. But also, I also agree, it's his business. It's his business. It's just so popular it sways elections, but it's his business.
That's the craziest thing. Because, that really reminds me of Zoolander, dude, because they're like these idiot fucking models are really in control of all this fucking power.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't surprise me with this fucking, this fucking bizarro land that we live in nowadays, dude, because some things just, no matter how you try to paint it, cannot make any kind of fucking sense to regular Joes like us, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's interesting, too, is that that whole Zoolander thing, I've never seen it in real life before I saw Zoolander. Then I saw the real thing, like these models. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing. These are idiots.
Yeah,
and they do believe like modeling is life. Should be. Yeah. Everyone should be beautiful. And I came across a guy model one time, and I was at the bar. And I was with ex-girlfriend, and this guy, it turns out he was a model. And then I was being Ian, okay. And I started going, you know what? It sucks. Like sometimes we have to look at these ugly people. You know what I mean? Like I said,
yes.
I started getting into him, right? And he was like, I know, right? And it was just like, I went on for a good 15 minutes. I go, if there was something we can do to just annihilate. And this dipshit was agreeing with me, dude.
He's like, totally, I don't want you to kick my ass right now and hurt this.
Well, maybe. Who knows
exactly
if that? You think that's what it was?
Hell yeah, it was, dude. Come on now.
He was like, hey, I'm trying to leave. I go, hold on. Come back.
He's like, no, my bone structure, that's all I have.
No, I really don't think he was afraid of me or anything. No, I do believe that he really was like, yes, because he went on his own little rant. Oh, I got him going. Yeah, I got him.
Fired him up.
I got him fired up about ugly people. And it was the funniest fucking thing because my girlfriend at the time was like, hey, Ian, what are you doing? Hey, she's like pinching me and she sees me. She sees what I'm doing.
She's like, this guy's about to snap.
Well, I was so curious because I go, well, this is a real life Zoolander guy. This is a real life. And these guys exist. And then I've been at runway shows. You ever been at runway shows?
No.
It's let's see. The best word is vapid. The most vapid nonsense you'll ever see.
I couldn't think of any reason for me to be there.
It's so stupid.
I bet.
Yep. It's so stupid. So I dated a quote unquote runway model for a little bit. And she was doing these things.
Well, of course you did. That's the only reason why you're going to be there, bro.
Well, yeah, I didn't just go like me and the boys.
Just gonna wake up Saturday and be like, hey, you guys going to come on and throw the ball around? No? All right, well, I'm going to go and check this out.
Hey, Justin, what are you doing tonight? Hey, you want to go to a runway show where the chicks are hideous, by the way. They look like boys.
Well, that's. I
mean, there's a few hot ones, but like Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the thing nowadays, dude. Is for some reason they want to take away the woman's natural beauty and fake it all up, dude.
Well, it's not really nowadays because what I'm talking about. I was there maybe 10 years ago is what I'm talking about. Over 10 years ago.
It was leading into what we're seeing nowadays.
I guess so. I guess so. But they do say like the reason why runway models are so like skinny and just boyish because they're supposed to look like coat hangers. because that's how the shirt is. That's how the clothes are.
Oh, that's fucked up. I don't want them to look like coat hangers, dude.
I don't either. They look like nothing I want to have sex with.
No.
Ever.
And you should definitely look like everything I want to have sex with, because if I was going to think about buying that dress for my wife, you're supposed to impress me too.
Yeah, no ass, no tits.
No, that's not cute. Bald head.
Tall, thin.
Yeah, they got short hair. It looks like Sinead O'Connor. Oh, that shit's awful.
They would come out in like a plastic bag, and they're like, I'm like, what the fuck?
But look, I got this starfish with this logo on it, and this logo is
and they walk
die
out
for.
and they walk out like they're badasses, right? Like they're cool. And then some of them would even like flip the camera off. They'd be like, you're just like, fuck off, dude.
Oh, and then when they talk, dude, they're just the snootiest bitches, dude. You know, they're like
just
pompous.
And guys in there, go and get those beers if you can.
Yeah, dudes sound like fucking Fruit Pops.
Insane, dude. It was insane that, and I sat there and just go, I want to blow my brain. I want to spray this crowd with bullets and then kill myself. It's the most vapid bullshit you've ever seen. And this was in LA, where in Europe these are even more popular. And they're drinking boxes of oxygen. This is oxygen from Nantucket. You're just like, what the fuck?
Hey, that was in a cartoon me and my boy used to make fun of, where they were selling them fresh air in vending machines because they fucked up all. Oh, it was a Lorax, I think. Yeah, that was the latest thing. So the industry fucks up all the air, chops all the trees down so you can't clean the air. Now they charge you for clean air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we're at now. Think about it. We got to pay for water. We got to pay for electricity. Now, I guess because I'm not getting my own electricity, I'm paying for the service for you to get it here. I understand that. But I know there are areas where they won't even allow you to bring in your own water.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid to me.
Is that insane?
But then again, there has been those instances because of you remember that little girl from what was that fucking that only like G-rated horror movie, fucking Poltergeist.
Okay.
Oh, that little girl died, right? And for the longest time, it was talked about she had some disease that she was born with. No, what happened is she drank from this well water that had this fucking parasite in it and fucking killed her. So I mean, I can kind of see why some things need to be regulated, but you would just figure if you're used to dealing with well water and you're a family, I don't know who's in charge of this shit, but you got to boil shit. You got to purify it. I don't care what the fuck you're taking it out of the ground, dude. Things have to happen to it, and we can do this all as regular folks. We don't need the water department to put in fluoride and fucking do all this shit,
Well, yeah, I know a guy that has a property in Acton, and it was not sanctioned for water or whatever, but he owned the property, bought it a long time ago, parked a trailer on it. Anyways, he got water shipped to him from mountains, I think from a family member. So they bring the beautiful mountain water that they had, that they used, that they drank, and then they send it to him in a in a tank, big ass tank. And the city was like, you can't have that. We're not sanctioned for it. He goes, no, but it's my land. They go, yeah, you can't have water here.
Yeah, for somebody else to tell you can't do something on your own land, regardless, is fucking un-American.
Yeah, 100%. So
un-American.
They kicked him off because all of a sudden he was like refusing. He's like, I live here with my son. It's water. We need water.
I would have said, well, fucking business. I mean, this is for the plants.
I think they were coming down on him.
This is this is for the plants thing. Go fuck off. Get the fuck off my land.
And I think they were doing that because they wanted his land or whatever the fuck. It's right here in Acton, and only a few years ago that happened.
What a
crazy.
shame.
What a very shame. Yeah.
Could have set up some claymores with some flashbangs and shit.
I know.
Fuck out of those assholes that are fucking with them, dude.
But that's crazy for someone to be like, I know you bought this land, you own this land, but you can't have water.
Somehow I'm gonna step my stupid little feet on your land and tell you how to run it.
And imagine being that guy. Like, how can you be that guy, that person that's driving up? You're driving up the driveway, going like, I'm gonna tell this guy him and his son can't have water here.
Hey, everything you're trying to do, we can't dip our hands into, so
Yeah.
You're going to have to pick up and take off.
You're going to have to be miserable, and you and your son.
Unless you want to pay. I mean, there is a form of payment that can make this all go away.
I think it wasn't even, man, I wish I knew all the details, but it was an ex-girlfriend's father, actually.
Usually that's what it boils down to. They're not getting their cut, and that way, we've made laws about we need to get our cut. That's all it is.
Right. But I think there's something about that land was not sanctioned for water distribution or something like that. But he's like, mine's in a tank. I got water in a tank, Yeah,
and who the fuck are they, dude?
It's a natural resource. Isn't that weird?
So when it rains, it's not the water's not allowed here. Go fuck yourself. Yeah,
that's crazy. Really think about natural resources, and when someone's like, "Yeah, you can't have it."
What's really funny to me now that we're talking about this is how they won't do shit when these fuckers are stealing from stores, fucking laying out in the middle of the street, doing all this stupid shit. But then when it comes to something like that, that's when they're gonna pay attention.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Well, because it's all wag the tail, wag the dog, right?
I think so.
It's all just, hey, look over here.
Yep. Well, we fucked this up over here.
Yeah.
Because you were paid attention to this. Nah, now we're going to reverse
it.
Fuck this up over here.
It's all that game, and you're stupid if you fall for all that shit. You're stupid if you don't talk to your family because of a political view. You're stupid if you... because life is too short and too many people want to see you fail anyways.
Yep.
You might as well stick it in with your family. But I see it too much. I see these guys arguing online. I see these guys just over nonsense, over politicians that don't even know your name. They don't give a fuck about you or your family.
Yep.
They don't care.
No.
Again, if you've ever seen House of Cards, I think that lays that out perfectly. House of Cards? You haven't seen it yet,
no,
right?
I haven't. But
It's a long watch. I mean, every episode's an hour, and Kevin Spacey's amazing in it. But it lays it out, and you're just like, fuck. If just 1% of that is true, that's wild. Just everything, just backstabbing politicians, how they're going to spin the public to look at things, how they're spinning the public to look at that. It's wild.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's really going on, especially in our politics nowadays.
Yeah.
And I really think that, if it is found out that you have been spinning stuff and lying and doing all this shit that you have been doing, I do believe that is treason, and I do believe you should be shot for that.
Well, but we've already found out, right? We've already found out with Fauci.
Well, that's a fact.
Yeah, we've already found out what that motherfucker's up to.
And why all these motherfuckers still haven't been served their fucking proper dues yet is beyond me.
We already found out that the shot didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right. We found out that masks don't do anything.
Right.
Right.
We found out that Epstein could have gotten away with anything, but did. Yeah.
And Ghislaine Maxwell is his right hand lady.
Yep.
She's fine. She'll be all right. She'll be just fine.
Gonna be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're not holding anybody accountable. What the quote unquote government does is they find a face and go, "We got him. Done. Issue over, Johnson."
Or we'll waste years looking into it.
Yeah, and then
looking into it.
Because ultimately, most of us just have to go to work. Most of us are just like, look, we don't have all day to figure this thing out.
Can't be fucking.
We got to go to work.
Focusing on this my
whole
life.
And you know it's bullshit, But what's funny is my brain also goes another side too. My brain goes to the politician side where it's like, I almost take my hat off to them a little bit because they're like, watch this. We're going to shut down the entire world, not just America. We're going to shut down the world. Businesses are going to close. What? And then someone's like, really? They're just going to shut their life down? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because we'll tell them to, and we'll give them money for doing it.
And just watch this, guys. We're going to send them a check for $1,200, and they'll be grateful.
Oh, yeah.
Even though the rent is $2,500 a month.
And not only that, at the end of the year, we're going to fuck them even worse with the taxes.
And then guess what? In taxes, we're going to get it back.
And more.
Yeah.
And more.
And then one guy goes, no way that's going to work. And he goes, watch this. Right? 3 days later, the whole world shuts down. People are fighting with each other. People are ratting on each other that someone's not wearing a mask, calls the police.
Yep.
And then the cocksucker police come out. Jesus Christ. A policeman should be like, shut the fuck up. You know?
Well, I love it when you would see some of these videos where they would show up and they're like, well, there's nothing I could really do. You know, like.
Who was the rats? Remember when they were trying to pay people for being a rat?
Oh, yeah.
That should show you right there that they're offering to give you money if you tell on your neighbor. If you go, that is insane to me. That blows that's where my brain malfunctions. Don't even understand it. I don't get it.
Because, dude, we've never been built with the rat mentality.
I don't have it.
No.
I don't have it. I will keep my mouth shut for fucking everything.
Yeah, not only that, why am I going to feed this machine? I fucking hate this machine just like you do. Yeah.
And they're like, they'll give you $300 if you tell on. And so, like, someone's having a party, you know. Excuse me, they're having a party. They're not standing 6 feet apart. Who was that person?
Oh, my God. I'm so tired of these guys having fun when everybody's supposed to be locked inside.
Fun police. Hey, the fun police is here.
These children are riding up the street on their bicycles. Do you understand? No masks.
Hey, guys, the fun police is here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was like the party mom for the entire United States of America.
And guess what? Guess what happens to rats, too? If somebody ratted on me, I found out that someone ratted on me, oh, it's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a problem. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to go murder the lady over there that ratted on me. Tires, there may be problems with her gas line.
And I'm saying whatever I did know about it, I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. I mean,
because that's how it works.
Life may be a little harder for her after that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe don't be a snitch on things you don't be a snitch about. Now maybe snitch a little bit if every day the husband's beating the wife over there. Okay, hey, how about maybe let's. But I bet they won't snitch on that. How much you want to bet that same person will keep their mouth shut on that?
Probably. And they'll still bitch about, they'll have those signs out on their lawn that says, please keep your dog from shitting on my lawn.
And then my dog goes right up to that sign and pisses
everybody's
on it.
dog goes right up to that sign and shits on that sign.
Anytime I see that sign, I pull Barron right up to that sign. I go,
wasn't thinking about it until you reminded me.
I wasn't even going to look your way, you idiots. You have a sign of a dog that's taking a shit. That's a weird sign.
Right? And the dog can't read English, so what is he going to do? He's going to mimic the sign.
It's a weird... you have a picture of a dog taking a shit.
On your lawn.
On your lawn. That's so weird to me.
It is to me too, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course I know what you're saying.
You fucking idiots.
That sign did a whole hell of a lot, didn't it?
Every time I see a sign, every time I see one of those signs, like where it was like, you know those signs like slow down and act like your kids play here or something?
Oh, yeah.
People are hauling ass near the... By the way, no one... If they're speeding, you can't see the sign.
Yeah. And, dude...
Fuck.
What was funny is one street near where I work, dude, they try to start off light. They go, slow down, coyotes are crossing the street, right? Because there was a lot of coyotes in the area. And then the next one, was that fucking particular one, dude. Slow down like your children are playing in the street.
That makes me so mad.
And then the next one, somebody fixed the children's sign because it was yellow with the kids fucking, like playing and running across the street. And then it said, stop letting so many black kids in the neighborhood because you can tell somebody fucked with their sign.
Oh, shit, dude. Holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, but there was a when I lived over here by the castle, they had those signs up. So actually, they must have complained because the city actually put speed bumps up. So what the speed bumps did was make people swerve around the speed bumps into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, because it had the cutouts to where you could only go into oncoming traffic if you didn't want to hit the bump.
And I would do that too. I just go, I don't want to hit the bump.
Oh, I would too. And I'd be like, I'm fucking here first. I don't care if you're a house length away from me. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, idiot. You dumb idiots. This is supposed to slow people down. All this does is fuck shit up.
Yeah. It creates more confusion.
It just shows how you just don't understand how human beings work. That's all that shows me.
Well, I think Long Beach City, the way that it's built,
the Black Lives Matter sign with all the pellet holes in it.
Long Beach City in general, with all their roundabouts and all their stupid shit that doesn't make sense, that's how you can tell there's a confused fucking several minds running this shit show.
Yeah. And right by the castle, too, it had the, for a while they had a lot of Black Lives Matter signs. Mm-hmm. When it wasn't popular, they came down very quick. So it came down, but there was the lady in the rascal scooter that eats donuts all day. She kept hers up pretty long. I started noticing somebody was hitting it with pellets. All of a sudden, there was like a hole in the middle. I was like, what the fuck? Because I'd watch it every day. Well, because what I love about these signs, whether it's any of them, abortion, Ukraine, any of the popular ones that the trans love is love, all the signs, all the popular ones, guys, all the trendy ones. I like to note, you can see when it's popular because it's still pretty clean. When it's unpopular, bushes start to grow over it a little bit. Or they stick a sign in front of it, like Ukraine goes in front of that one. And then we got abortion in front of Ukraine.
Well, right? Check this out. Right across the street from my place for years, and I'm talking like two plus years, there's two signs. One said, I love my Muslim neighbor, and the other one said, Black Lives Matter. This fucking sign sat there, got bleached, and fucking, there's no plants to grow over or nothing like that. So recently, we've had a lot of veterans move into my neighborhood, and then all of a sudden, one day, that fucking shit was shattered. The very next day after they fixed that window, Ian said, Jesus saves. And I was like, yeah, that's right, motherfucker. You don't want none of that shit, dude. You don't want Muslim or fucking Black Lives fucking Matter anything.
It's so disingenuous too. You don't really believe that.
No, you don't either.
You're the person putting the sign. It's disingenuous to me. I can tell you're just virtual signaling. You're just being like, hey guys, I'm a good person.
Pay attention
to me. I'm a good person. Exactly. Or you could just not have a dumb sign that embarrasses your kids
and let the rest of us carry on with their fucking lives without having to read shit.
Yeah, you just I hate signs that say like, even if I agree with the sign, I hate it.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
Even if it's like I love blonde hair, blue eyes named Ian. Right? I don't like the sign.
It's cool, but what the fuck is the point of the sign?
Yeah, go about your life. God damn it.
Or those fucking jackasses got 60 fucking stickers that everything is a paragraph on the back of their car, and you're like,
coexist.
Yeah, fuck you.
And you do nothing about it, though.
Yeah.
Coexist, but you do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like, the guy that... here's what I've noticed, and I've known these people personally. Most people that have all these things on the back of their car, like we should love is love, coexist, they really do nothing to
for any of these causes.
For any of the causes,
right? Yep.
Like if they were out every day, help, like where it's always like save the homeless, eat the rich, all that shit. Hey, there's homeless right outside your big ass house, and you could, in fact, you can give them a meal right now, but you're not. They're right there.
Yeah, because you can cook up yourself, you rich bastard, and fucking go ahead and feed them.
You literally can bring them into your house. Bring them into your house. Go ahead.
Oh, did you see that one where the guy's outside of his house and he's fucking Joe Biden, Harris 2024 out front of his house, and he's like, hey, so you believe in the open border? And he's like, yeah, if people want to come to America, God bless them. And, what does it say on the bottom of the Statue of Liberty? And he's like, cool, because I just got back from Home Depot, and this is Eduardo, fucking Raul, and Felipe and shit. And Raul, he needs to take his medicine here at 5:30 and shit so they can stay with you, right? And he's like, no. He's like, what do you mean, no? Yeah. You just said you fucking believe in this shit. So here you go, man. Have a nice day.
I was just... Yeah, it may have been there was the same guy that was doing that. There was like feed the homeless, blah 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 blah, and the guy would go up and ask him like oh are you lucky enough to live in Manhattan? And she's like yes, I'm like, and he was like oh I have a friend that's homeless could use a place to stay. And oh, you know what? I really have to they're every single one of these chicks like made up an excuse why they couldn't bring somebody in. But basically what they're saying is they want other people to do it. Right?
But I believe that other people should. That was that Simpsons episode where Homer's like, can't somebody else do it?
Yeah. No, here's what it means to me. My girl says shit like this. We really need to fix this, but you mean?
But there's a we. Yeah, there's a we.
Yeah, we. Yeah, you mean? You mean I need to fix?
I do.
Got it. Yeah. Anytime she'll be like, we need to do this, and I go, well, if it was a we, why didn't you already do it?
Right.
Because I didn't see it. That's what it seems like to me, dude. All right, let's get out of here, brother.
Cool, bro.
All right, man. Down the hatch, episode 189. Bam.
They shot me down, and right before I hit the ground, her eyes met before they left the scene. And as I'm buried alive, she wiped the tears right from her eyes. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. Somebody get me. With no light, no sound, my hands emerged from the ground. It's fine. I got a pistol on my side, now I'm on my way. Hey, I'm happy, okay. If anyone gets in my way, live in fear, tell all my debts get paid. And I'm on a rampage, no one gets in my way. And I'm setting the course. And as I look above, I see the only thing I love, and I show no remorse. When I load my gun, I start killing everyone. I'm alright, I'm gonna be just fine. I got a pistol on my side.